United States of America, and to the
stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
justice.
Roll call, please.
Covert.
Here.
Crowner.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
Lees.
Here.
Young.
Here.
Yeah, I think we're all in.
Now I hear it.
Okay. On the consent agenda, I'm going to ask that we remove item number 1, and then we will put it on the next agenda.
Motion to approve is presented or amended.
As amended?
As amended.
All right.
Second.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. All right, we'll go to our staff reports. Greg is attending from the housing conference, I believe, so.
We just approved the agenda with that amendment, but we do need to do the consent agenda.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I not do
We
that?
just missed that part.
All right. I need a motion to approve the consent agenda then.
Motion to approve as amended.
Second.
Motion second. All right. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
So now we can move on to council staff reports. Greg?
Thank you, Your Honor. Just a reminder that on September 11th at 11 a.m., can you hear me? Community Park, we have the Drop It.
We're having trouble hearing, Greg. It's too low.
Can you turn that up, Brad?
That better?
That's better.
The Drop It ribbon cutting is on the 11th at 11 a.m., Community Park. Just a reminder. The joint committee meeting is tomorrow at 10:30 to kick things off. Understand the state and City of Burlington are looking at the 2024 International Building and Fire Codes. So we're going to take a look at that in-house and likely recommend that we go to 2024 given the state's adoption of the 24 ordinance. But there'll be more discussion on that coming forward. I am meeting with Mike next week, Mike Norris with Regional Planning, so that we can put a program together as requested at the last meeting to discuss some of the various housing programs. So we will get that put together. By the way, they won an award. He's president of the Prison Industries Program for housing. They won an award here. So the Federal Rec Trail and the TAP grants are coming due. There will be likely a resolution for both of those at the September 24th meeting. Just wanted to give you a heads up. And had a good conversation with IDA Director Debbie Durham last night regarding housing. So, so far so good at the conference. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go to Public Works. Chase?
I don't have a whole lot, but we've just been working on the sidewalk going down Alice Place in the frontage road, so that's about all I have.
Thanks for getting the new banners up.
Yeah.
Jesse?
Just a couple things. We've been invited, the fire department, police department's been invited over to the Harley Davidson store for September 13th. It's Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. It's Salute to Services. They have a bunch of organizations over there, and we participated over there the last couple of years. So it's a pretty good event over there. So that's on the 13th. And that's all I have tonight.
All right, thank you. Kelly, anything from you?
Tomorrow was our coffee and conversation, and we're gonna have a tent set up at the mall, the trailhead, which will be near the Dane Fine Coffee, where the trail comes down to the frontage road. So wherever Chase decides to set that up, we'll be out there.
What time is that?
8 to 10.
What kind of coffee are we having?
What kind do you want?
Warm.
Warm.
Hopefully.
Could we have a little radiant heater, a little pit fire?
I'm not sure if Chase can do that or not.
No.
Oh,
He doesn't have time to get a permit for that.
Okay. Other staff reports? No. So I'll go to the council, I guess. And John, would you like to go first?
I don't have much of anything today.
Okay.
It was a week ago and.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah.
Okay. Therese?
I'm good.
Okay. Melanie?
One, the sidewalks by the mall, the Chase are looking good. I've used them with the part that you've got there, so looking forward to get completed there in front of Alice Place. Thank you. And the banners also look good. Thanks a lot. And then finally, I'm up for election this year and I won't be running. So I encourage any or any citizens to run for election on West Burlington City Council for those who want to make our community better. So thank you. And the reasons I'd love to run, but travel and family are going to take precedence the next couple of years. Thank you.
Andy?
Just thank you, Melanie, for your service the past couple of years. It's been a real joy serving with you. You've brought a lot of different aspects to this group of things you're involved in that we haven't had here for at least any of us involved in. So it's been an honor serving with you. Thank you very much.
I'm not done. I got 4 or 5 more months left,
Yeah.
so.
You're not running?
Button down the hatches.
You're not?
Correct, I'm not running for
You are
reelection.
not.
Ringo?
Not really, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, thank you. I have one item to discuss. The city manager mentioned to me that while I have the right to appoint people to different committees, I'm supposed to bring it back and have you vote on something. And when we had our meeting with the Burlington Council, I did not get a vote from you on people who were placed on this joint committee that's supposed to be there. And I wondered, since John said that he's not going to continue with us, whether we might want to pick another person. I don't mean this to be against you, John, but since you won't be here, it might be better to have someone who was following through, so that would eliminate Melanie also. But that's, I'm willing to go that direction if that's what the council thinks we should do.
I was kind of looking forward to this first meeting or the second meeting. I would kind of like to still go to that. I don't have a problem whatsoever for the persons that's going to fill in after the end of the year being there also. But I would kind of like to go to them. So.
Well, I'm not trying to take it away necessarily. I just thought if it was a continuation, maybe that's what we'd want to do. But I'm open to what the council would like to do with that.
Would it be okay to have 2 council members?
As I understand, Greg tells me that violates some open meetings rules.
Because you're there too?
Even though I can't vote, I'm counted as a voting member for open meeting reasons. So.
Right.
Well, that does pose a problem, doesn't it? Well, I tell you what, we don't have to, well, I guess we do, tomorrow's the meeting. So I tell you what, John, let's just keep you there for at least the first meeting and then see how things are.
Okay.
If you want to or if you don't want to. Okay,
I would
let's
like
just plan on that. But unfortunately, I can't appoint anybody else as a backup for you, or I'd have them come in and sit in too, but that just won't work, so. Okay. All right, with that, let's move into our community report here, and I believe we have our representative to the Burlington Public Library Board.
I too, Melanie, we're not going to continue next year.
Hey, I'm not going, but I just thought.
But thank you for
Welcome.
serving on the council and for all your support of me as the liaison. You should have received a copy of the annual report in among your other documents, and I don't know if you've had a chance to read it, because I know you have a lot of other things as well. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I do want to mention a few things from that and from the August meeting of the library board. One of the things happening with the library board is training on open meetings, because that affects them now, not just, city count, not just elected officials meetings, but the library board also is required to follow those guidelines. And new members to that board have to complete some online training. At the last meeting, the library director handed out a guidebook for all members of the board, and I thought it was really interesting and nice to have that. And if this city council is interested in having the book, the handbook, it's called the Open Meetings, Open Records Handbook, and it comes from the Iowa Freedom of Information Council. Costs $2.50 per handbook, and I do have a link to the site for ordering that if the council would be interested in having those booklets. And maybe you've been at this long enough that you don't, you have all that down and you don't need that, but you will have maybe some new members on next year, so it might be helpful. So that information is there. If you want me to send that link, I will be happy to do so.
Yes, please do.
So, one of the things you might have noticed in looking over the annual report, if you had a chance to do that, is the values that the library holds. One of those is free access to library space, to all events, resources, and services, so that everybody, the community as a whole, can take part. There is no charge to anybody for any of the programs held. The other value is literacy, of course, and lifelong learning, and ensuring that the library is a springboard for curiosity for learners of all ages. And you might have, if you've been attended some of the programs, you know that there are programs for people of all ages throughout the year and during the summer as well. Innovation is another value. Libraries have to remain flexible and adaptable in order to meet the community needs. And our library does that. Something that's happening that you might not be aware of is that the library partners with FEMA to provide a cooling place for people during the summer, and also a warming place, I think, in the winter. But there's been a need for that cooling place several times this summer. So we've had some hot days, as you know. And the other value is providing high-quality customer service, an equitable and appropriate service to all patrons, volunteers, and employees. The report also contains some statistics for the fiscal year 24-25, and I just want to mention a few of those. One, 119,844 people visited the library this past fiscal year. The library issued 1,291 new library cards for a total number of registered users of 19,272. And of those, 2,405 are West Burlington library card holders, which I think speaks well for our small community. The library has provided 560 programs with participation of 16,910 people. The capstone program this summer was Vacation Through Time, Oregon Trail. I don't know if any of you were able to participate or to attend that, but it offered participants the opportunity to explore life in the mid-1800s. And I don't know, I'm old enough to remember playing the game Oregon Trail on the computer years and years ago. So I think it would have been intriguing, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to attend it. The bookmobile has been a subject of interest to this city council. The exterior wrap for the bookmobile has been completed, and I do have a picture. I will start it around. Maybe I'll start at this end and send it around so that you can see what the bookmobile looks like. The inside is empty. Right now, it's still hollow, while it's being used for outreach events and trial runs, and also while they're gathering information about how the public wants the mobile library to serve. And it might include printing, computer help, Wi-Fi, book lending, STEM classes. And so once the library staff has a better idea of what the public wants from the bookmobile, then the inside will be retrofitted to fit those needs. The first outreach event is September 6th, in just a few days. The library already is working in partnership with SCC and the West Burlington School District. Representatives from the library go to West Burlington Elementary to do book talks, and they do story time with first graders. So in terms of working with the bookmobile, part of the service to West Burlington will be affected by those partnership activities. And those routes will be determined, and services from the bookmobile should be starting in October or November. So I think that's an exciting thing. The library director, Brittany Jacobs, asked me to remind you that September is National Library Card Sign-Up Month. And so the library is running a special promotion for anyone who comes in to update his or her account or to sign up for a new library card. The library will give that individual one of the "I got my library card" yard signs to put up. And I don't know if you can see that because I just printed off a little copy. It looks like my library card, which is the little card with a frog on it. So if you do not have a library card or you need to update your library card, September is a good month to do that, and then you'll get a free yard sign. So that is my report. Are there any questions? Did everybody get to see
I like the mural
that?
on the truck.
Pardon?
I like the mural on the truck.
Oh.
On the bookmobile.
Yeah, I think,
It's more of a classic mural, you know, and it really looks nice.
I will pass that along.
Would you mind sending me, whenever you know it, the schedule of when the truck's going to be in West Burlington?
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
As I said, that will
Yeah.
be in October or
Yeah, whenever
November,
you have it.
depending, and it will
Okay, thank
look
you.
at what services are being provided and how to work that out, because they're,
Yeah, just whenever you have a schedule, I'd like to know it.
right, okay. Or I could have Brittany Jacobs contact you directly if you want.
Whatever
Either one
you'd
of
like
us-
to- whatever you'd like to do.
Whatever you want to do, okay. I will write a note to, I'm certain all that information will be shared with the council.
We probably could get a picture posted on the city's Facebook page or something like that, I would think, when the library vehicle's here. So. Thank you, Mrs. Teeter.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do I have any citizen inquiries from people who want to speak to the council, especially on the first items of the new business? If not, then we have no old business, and we'll move into our first item, which is consider the Board of Adjustments' decision to grant a variance for a fence at 322 Swan.
Motion approved. Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion?
I just want to make sure I'm looking at this right. This is 10 feet back from the sidewalk, correct, Greg?
5 feet back from the sidewalk.
Oh, only 5. thought it was 10.
a 10-foot variance, so it's the,
Oh, okay.
Variance,
Gotcha.
15-foot requirement.
Jesse, you think that's okay?
Yeah, it's in the report there. I went, yeah.
Okay.
It meets with several other, privacy fences that are on corner lots like that. so
Yeah, as it goes down further to the side, it looks like it's closer.
Yeah, it's good.
No further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Number 2, we're considering engineering services agreements with Hidden Prairie Engineering to provide a professional engineering services for the Mall Ring Road 2-foot HMA overlay project.
2-inch.
2-inch, I'm sorry.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion on this?
Yeah, question, Greg. Is this the first time we'll be using Hidden Prairie Engineering?
Yes, we met on site with Jesse. We've had several good discussions. Jesse's in the audience. Jesse Howe with Hidden Prairie, and actually came up with some good ideas this week, including the mill option to not only do the overlay but to also consider doing the milling at the same time. Given the cost projections, it seems like a better route to go rather than having to affect each and every mall entrance along that route. So, but I appreciate the Jesse jumping on board and getting this to us. The Kelly has an amended time schedule.
yeah.
And we'll be able to get it out as quickly as possible. So this worked out very well, and I appreciate it.
Yep, and if you have any questions, I can entertain those as well.
We did kind of amend the time schedule in the contract. I can pass that down too a little bit, but it does put the award, or accepting the bids on the October 14th, and then awarding the contract on the 15th of October. It was a little bit, just one meeting out from what's in the schedule, but pretty close to that. We just had to meet a few publication dates.
So tell me what you're gonna do. I mean, in plain English.
Essentially, what you guys are running into is anytime your bid threshold gets too high, you can't just go out and award to a contractor. So you've exceeded that, so you have to have engineered plans. I'm putting together the plans. They have to be done by a registered professional engineer, so that's where I'm coming in and putting everything together, putting all the specs together so that the project can be competitively bid.
Since this is the first time we're using you, tell us why we should use you.
Well, my background, I've been in the area for, gosh, wow, about 20 years now. Started out at the ordnance plant as an engineer out there, and I was the city engineer for the city of Burlington for some time. Just recently, I've decided to start my own business. Still working for the city, but I've disclosed all this to them. So just been doing engineering the whole time, and it felt like the right time to get things started. So
Thank you. Thanks.
Any further discussion? Not?
Tell me those, I'm sorry, tell me those dates again.
I'll send them out.
But I don't think we have all the dates on there.
No, this has got a little bit more information. It has about the dates that I need for publishing.
We don't have that.
No, you can.
When will you have it done?
I'm looking at having all the plans done by the 14th of this month, so a couple weeks.
And then, yeah, okay.
And I've gathered some preliminary information from the site out there, so should be a fairly quick turnaround. And I'm, local, so if I need to go out and look at something, that helps.
And did I read, Jesse, that we're gonna have some flexibility for the contractor for dates and stuff of that nature? So we
Yep.
get a better bid price?
Yep, the idea was to take bids yet, in October here, and allow the contractor to either finish the work this year if they have time available. Because it's a smaller job, a lot of times they won't drop a lot of the stuff they're trying to do, for the counties and things that are a lot more attractive jobs. So we give them till May of next year to get started in the specifications. That way they can fit you in between other jobs, and usually the prices come down when you allow them that flexibility.
So Jesse's gonna have the plans, specs, form of contract, and estimated cost to us by the 14th. And tonight, we're gonna set the public hearing to approve those plans for the 24th of September.
I read that, okay. And so until, if it goes out till.
I do appreciate the,
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
So until that time, if we don't award this contract till next year, we're gonna have our city crews go in there and patch the holes and hope they last till spring.
We can patch holes the best we can.
Yes, that's good.
Okay. Seeing no further questions, I'll call for a roll call.
Johnson?
Aye.
Lees?
Aye.
Young?
Aye.
Covert?
Aye.
Crowner?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate the quick turnaround.
Number 3, consider resolution setting a public hearing date on plans and specifications for the Mall Ring Road 2-inch HMA overlay project.
Motion to approve.
Support?
Motion and support. Probably no discussion, so let's go ahead and have a roll call.
Lees? Oh,
Aye.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Lees. I skipped somebody, that's fine. Young?
Aye.
Covert?
Aye.
Crowner?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we consider the final reading of an ordinance creating a new city code section to regulate noise control.
I'd like to motion to approve with the included amendments.
Support that.
Motion and support. We've discussed this quite a bit, so any further discussion?
Yeah, I would just like to, what the amendments are is, or the new amendments for this is, it has residential generators that, may start, like your house generators in emergency times to be eliminated from, a noise ordinance. And before this one, it didn't include residential, and it included commercial and government and everybody else, but not residential. And there's a lot of them in town, so, yeah. So I think that's a good thing. That's what the amendment today is. So.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Young?
Aye.
Covert?
Aye.
Crowner?
Aye.
Johnson?
Aye.
Lees?
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, so our final item is considering entering into a 2-year agreement with Lisco to run a dark fiber connection to the wastewater treatment plant. And,
Motion to approve.
okay,
Second.
motion and second. And I think we have somebody tell us some information about it.
Yeah, basically we had our router come up for renewal, and then instead of doing this, I'd like to do the dark fiber to put it underneath our umbrella of all of our equipment in City Hall that we've invested in over the years to help with the cybersecurity. And the cost difference right now, like if we went with Cisco, it would pretty much wash out. I haven't gotten all of the quotes back. It would be a little bit less or a little bit more on the saving side, depending on which we went with. But I would recommend doing this so we can follow best practices and secure our sewer plant. Because I don't want somebody to get a hold of our industrial control system and maybe mess with the bugs that are in there. So I asked him what all we could do on that industrial control panel that's exposed. And that's what Rod came up with a while ago. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's just I need to financially justify it. And since we have this router come up this year that we can actually offset with the server fees and the cost of the new router, I say we go this route.
Brad, when is the router up for renewal?
15 days,
Okay.
so.
And was that price in our budget for this year?
We didn't realize it was coming up this year, so no. That was something that was put in by Jetco, and I really didn't have on my radar, which I should have, but I didn't.
How much, I don't think I saw that in here. How much is the renewal cost if we stay that direction?
Well, we have to buy a whole new router. I was waiting back for that. I got the one back from Cisco, and I don't have it in front of me, but it was like, what, do you remember what it was, Greg? We talked numbers that day.
I just remember the net cost savings was going to be approximately $100, $125, $100 different. And then you had some additional savings in other software areas that was going to bring it down to either match our current budget or below current budget.
So it's $2,500?
Oh, you're talking about per year?
No?
Or,
Isn't that a one-time to buy the router?
Oh, to buy the router, yes. The router is a one-time fee, and then you have the service fee that comes up so that would be your subscription for like your.
And that was the $100-ish?
That's not $100-ish, no. What are you looking at? Let me.
It says 125.
Yeah,
You're looking at the Lisco, I'm sorry. Where'd you see 125?
That's the current internet service.
Oh, that's the current internet service. What we're paying for internet right now, I apologize. Yeah, so 125 is what we're paying for just the internet connection out there. That's not including the router, the subscription that we currently pay. Currently, right now, it's a Sonic Wall, and we pay $2,500 a year for the subscription on the Sonic Wall. And then the router, I thought it was like $2,500. But we were looking at, so I hadn't gotten a quote back from Sonic Wall yet, but I had gotten my quote back from Cisco, and they were going to be, what Greg said, it was about $125 a head is what we'd come out.
Per month?
Going this way. No, per year. So for the whole year.
And the system be more secured then too, right?
Yeah, the main thing is following best practice. So if we have something happen down there, when they come back with our after-action review, they'll come back and say we're following best practices. You know, when they come back and they give you what you can do. That's mainly what I want down there, is to be able to say, yes, we're following best practices, we're logging, we've got our IDS on there, we've got, I put it in my memo, all the stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, the investment that we put in here to protect City Hall with then umbrella to protect the sewer plant as well.
Makes sense.
So
the numbers I have in front of me aren't quite right then. So the current internet service at 125 will move to 305.
Yeah.
That's not the cost increase, because we're also then dropping $2,500 a year.
Yeah, we're dropping the whole need for a router out there, period.
Perfect, yeah.
We'll be able to use City Hall's router that.
Perfect. Those numbers aren't in here. That helps.
Yeah, and I apologize. I was hoping to have all of the numbers back today, because I don't have it back from Sonic Wall yet on what theirs would be.
Okay.
So
in the end, we're going to be $125 to $150.
Yeah, if we went with the Cisco option that I did get the quote back for, yes.
And that's what you're saying to do.
That's what I would like to do, so we can follow best practices. As you know, cybersecurity, you can have everything, and you can still have issues. What I don't want to happen is for the state to come back and say, you guys aren't following best practices, you're not logging, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. This puts it under our City Hall umbrella to where, because I don't know, do you guys have an understanding of how important the sewer plant is? They have what are called ICS systems, or you've got a SCADA network out there, and you have industrial control systems, a control panel that's sitting there that operates the sewer plant. Basically what you can do is you can adjust the settings, and from what I understood from talking to Rod, they could possibly kill the bugs, and I don't know, what would that do to the plant?
Bugs are what treat the sewer plant, so.
Yeah. And then that's the same with our water towers. Our water towers are already brought under this umbrella. our water towers, they could kick on the pump and just let the water run and then go over the overflow valve and cost us a lot of money. And that's what I'm trying to get away from, so we can get to logging. I can bring in the two-factor, because right now on the sewer plant, they don't have two-factor set up to be able to, they can just put in their password and get on this industrial control systems panel. And basically, I'm going to use a jump box. I don't have to get into technical, but then I can put in the two-factor that they need to access this. And do what I need to do to protect that.
And it's all under one system.
Yep, and it'll all be under our umbrella. I've already got the street shop under us. So all of our other buildings, this will just bring the last building in.
Is this the final one? Yeah.
Yeah.
This final, then might as well just, makes sense.
So,
Okay. No further discussion? Roll call, please.
You can do a voice vote on this.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. I believe, unless we have some citizen inquiries that want to speak, that I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion?
Second.
Okay. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.